Ever felt your heart race, palms sweat, or thoughts spiral? Welcome to the world of anxiety, but what's really going on when anxiety takes hold? It all starts in our biology. It's a survival instinct that's been with us since the dawn of humanity. Picture this, our ancestors hunting and gathering in a world full of predators. Suddenly they spot a wild animal, their hearts pound, their bodies tense, their senses sharpen. This is fear, and it's absolutely essential for survival. It's a primal reaction to a real, immediate threat. It's your body's way of telling you, hey, something's not right here, be ready. This fear, this anxiety, it's not just in your head, it's in every fiber of your being, preparing you to either face the danger or flee from it. Imagine being confronted by a wild animal. Fear kicks in, and that's essential for survival. But sometimes our brain perceives threats even when there aren't any. It's a fascinating yet perplexing quirk of our nervous system. Picture yourself in a dimly lit alley. It's late and the surroundings are eerily quiet. Nothing is inherently dangerous about this situation. Yet you can't shake off that creeping sense of unease. Your heart pounds, your breath quickens. This is your brain's way of saying, alert, potential danger ahead, even when there's no clear threat in sight. This is your anxiety at work. You see, our brains evolved to keep us safe, to detect potential threats in our environment. But in the modern world, this ancient survival mechanism can sometimes misfire, leading to feelings of anxiety in situations that are objectively safe. So the next time you find yourself feeling uneasy in a dimly lit alley, remember it's not the alley that's causing your anxiety, it's your perception of it. Like feeling uneasy in a dimly lit alley, even if it's safe, this is anxiety. When danger, real or imagined, strikes, our body's fight or flight mode activates. It's like an internal alarm system, a physiological response to perceived harmful events, attack, or threat to survival. Our adrenal glands spring into action, pumping adrenaline into our bloodstream. This hormone prepares our body to either face the danger or escape from it. Our heart rate quickens, pumping more blood to our muscles. Our breathing becomes faster to supply more oxygen to our brain. Our senses become hyper-alert, allowing us to take in more information from our surroundings. Our body even slows down processes like digestion to focus on the immediate threat. All these changes happen in an instant, preparing us to either confront the danger or run away from it. So when you feel that rush of energy, that's your body gearing up to protect you. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's our body's defense mechanism. Here's what happens when anxiety strikes. Your body becomes a hub of heightened activity. Every part of you prepares to either face the threat head-on or make a swift exit. Your heart rate skyrockets, pumping blood faster to deliver oxygen to your muscles. Your breathing deepens to pull in more oxygen. Your pupils dilate, letting in more light for better visibility. Your muscles tense up, ready to spring into action. It's like your body turns into a well-oiled machine, primed for survival. This isn't a random reaction, but a carefully orchestrated symphony of responses, all playing their part to keep you safe. Your body doesn't differentiate between a real and perceived threat. It just kicks into high gear, ready to protect you. So next time you feel your pulse quicken or your breath hitch, know that it's your body's way of saying, I've got you. All geared to either confront the threat or flee. Post-threat, your body doesn't just bounce back. Think of it as a guard dog that's caught the scent of an intruder. Even when the danger is gone, the dog stays alert, ready to pounce at the slightest sound. That's your body on anxiety. After the initial fight or flight response, your body remains in a state of heightened awareness, on edge, waiting for the next threat. You might still feel jittery, your heart might still pound, your thoughts might still race. It's a physiological hangover, if you will. This is your body's way of ensuring you're prepared if the danger returns. It's a survival instinct, deeply ingrained in our biology. But sometimes this state of high alert can last longer than necessary, leaving you feeling anxious long after the threat has passed. It stays on high alert for a while, which is why anxiety lingers even after the triggering event is over. So why do some people experience anxiety more than others? It's a question many of us ask, and the answer is multifaceted. One factor lies in our DNA. Like many traits, susceptibility to anxiety can be inherited. If your parents or grandparents were prone to anxiety, there's a chance you could be too. But genetics aren't the sole culprits. Our environment also plays a significant role. The experiences we have, especially early in life, can shape our reactions to stress and anxiety. For example, a child who frequently observes a parent reacting anxiously to situations may learn to respond in a similar way. Moreover, traumatic experiences or high-stress environments can also heighten our anxiety responses. It's almost as if our brain is trying to protect us by staying on high alert. However, this can lead to an overactive anxiety response. Early life experiences like observing anxious behavior can shape our reactions. Understanding this is key in managing our anxiety better. Anxiety doesn't discriminate. That's right, it doesn't choose based on age, wealth, or personality type. It can affect anyone at any time. The teenager studying for a big exam, the CEO making million-dollar decisions, the introvert at a social gathering, the extrovert suddenly feeling overwhelmed, the senior citizen worrying about health, the child scared of the dark. Whether you're rich or poor, young or old, outgoing or reserved, anxiety can come knocking. It might seem like you're the only one struggling, like you're isolated in your experience, but remember, that's not the case. Anxiety is a shared human experience, a universal feeling that touches us all in different ways and at different times. It's part of the human condition, a common thread that binds us all. So the next time you feel anxious, remember this: you're not alone. We're all in this together, navigating the ebb and flow of life's anxieties. In today's fast-paced world, anxiety disorders are becoming more prevalent. But there's a silver lining. As we learn more about anxiety, we're better equipped to manage it. It's like standing in a dark room and gradually turning on the light. The shadows of the unknown recede, and we can navigate the space with confidence. Understanding that anxiety is a natural response to perceived threats helps us to reframe how we see it. It's not an enemy, but a protector, albeit a bit overzealous at times, but with knowledge comes power. We can learn techniques to calm our body's response, to slow the racing heart, to ease the shallow breaths. Seeking support is also crucial. Therapists, support groups, or even a trusted friend can provide a lifeline when waves of anxiety roll in. And remember, a bit of anxiety can even be beneficial, pushing us to meet challenges head-on. So, next time your heart races or palms sweat, remember it's just your body doing what it's designed to do, protect you. Anxiety, in its core, is a survival mechanism. It's like a well-intentioned friend who sometimes gets a little overzealous in their efforts to keep you safe. Understanding this can help you see anxiety in a different light. It's not a foe to be vanquished, but rather a part of you that needs understanding and care. Embrace it. This doesn't mean you have to like it, but accepting its presence can help you navigate through it more effectively. If you find your anxiety overwhelming or it's interfering with your daily life, it's okay to seek help. Therapists, support groups, and even self-care strategies can be effective tools in your anxiety management toolkit. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. Embrace it, understand it, and seek help if needed.